Lee,
Well,
Monday.
it's Monday.
Yeah, we've just done our weekly sprint planning session.
Yep.
Bit of a straightforward one this week, I think.
Yeah, should be, yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just be all hexceed, to be honest. Obviously, Monday morning today, we're going to be doing the devlog. Still building the videos, shouldn't take too long. And then the rest of the week, just going to be making as many levels for the hexceed DLC as I can. 160 total to do, so just try and get them done by the end of the week if we can.
Good stuff. Yeah, for me, mainly it'll be colouring pixels on Switch. I'm going to try and make some progress on the actual controls, so you can actually use the sticks and stuff to actually colour in the pixels. So no more UI work, I think that's all pretty much done. Actually just make the game playable, I think is the main task. I need to test the levels that you make, and there's also some tax stuff that I need to do. Boring, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be working on this little UI selector thing, but in colour and pixels. I've nicked a bit of the code, mainly in terms of turning this on and off, because when you start using touch controls it should turn off, and then when you touch the controller again it should reactivate. So I managed to get that working in colour and pixels, but a lot of the other code I just don't think is going to translate over very well. For one, this is using a different input system than colour and pixels uses, and also a lot of this snapping and just the way it feels I don't think is going to work well in colour and pixels. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of rewriting that needs to be done, because in hexceed it sort of keeps it centered in screen as best it can until you get to an edge of a level. And yeah, I think we need something a bit more floaty. Yeah, we need something with a bit more control over where you're actually colouring in for colour and pixels. So there's going to be a bit more work to do on that. Okay, now we've got colour and pixels open. You don't need the selector for the main menu. This is all just sorted using this bespoke thing that we've got going. But yeah, as you can see, we've got this little thing, this little box thing. It's the same as the touch control one at the moment. I'm not sure what we're going to actually do for aesthetics for it, but as you can see, it turns on and off when I start touching, and then if I use the controller, it flicks back on. Not much progress on that yet, but yeah, that's what I'll be working on this week. Lee, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, you got your Christmas jumper on today?
I know, yeah.
Getting the Christmas spirit.
It's a festive, yeah.
Good. We're just done stand up. What you do?
Yeah, so just get the YouTube video uploaded. You watched that this morning.
Yes.
There's no changes to make, so I'm just going to get it uploaded and no schedule for later in the week. And then the rest of the day is just to be level building. Just get as many as I can. Try and hit that 20 to 30 level mark. See what I'm going to do today.
Alright, good stuff. Yeah, so for me, I'm going to be working on the UI for Colour and Pixels Switch. I'm mainly going to be trying to get the input working today, so you can actually play the game. That'd be nice. But yeah, hopefully that's it. Okay, so I've been making some more progress on this controller stuff. Yeah, so these two buttons now control the zooming, so you can zoom all the way in and zoom out. But as soon as you get past a certain threshold, where basically you can't see the numbers at all really, it zooms out all the way, which is quite nice. It feels quite good to sort of snap in and out, because if you're zooming out that far, then you're going to be wanting to see the whole image, aren't you? See your whole progress. So quickly added that. We've got the new graphic in for the selection. We'll see how it does. We're not 100% on it yet, but it is looking alright. Yeah, and we've got the analog controller working a bit. It's a bit slow at the moment, but you can actually move the screen around with the analog sticks now. So yeah, not as much progress as I would have liked, but we're getting there.
So yeah, it's just been a day of level making all the way through, and I've gotten just shy of 20 levels done, which means all the large levels themselves are done. There's still the milestones and the finale to do, and then all the small levels as well, which is the main bulk of it. But hopefully being smaller levels, we'll get through them a bit faster. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for now, because I'm quite happy with all the large levels being completed, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
Alright, so it's Wednesday now. Me and Lee decided not to do a stand-up update like we usually do, just basically because we're not doing anything different really. So I did a bit of level testing this morning, but that's literally all we've done different. So I've been working on this UI stuff a bit more, so this in-game controlling stuff. It's coming along quite well. So as you can see, this is moving around. little cursors moving around in screen. It doesn't go across like the borders of the screen, which is nice. Yeah, I've also been working a bit on like the pinch zoom and stuff like that, so you can see like the cursor goes off when you pinch zoom and it reappears in the center. Been doing some stuff with this zooming in and out, so this is a lot smoother now. This is a bad example of an image, hang on. Yeah, so you can zoom out and it sort of like zooms out to the full picture and everything's nice and centered now, which it wasn't before. So I've nicked the algorithm that we use for centering from hexceed for this, so it just centers everything much nicer than it used to do in coloring pixels. And you just quickly zoom back in. Got this working with touch zooms as well, which is nice. Another nice thing that we've done is if you move around, so say like you're working on coloring in the very top here, then you zoom out and you zoom back in, it remembers where you were and it puts a cursor there again. So I've just been working on a lot of little details like that hopefully people won't notice, but it'll just generally improve their experience. I did quickly start work on actually trying to get the thing to colour in, but that doesn't quite work yet. It's just, see, a bunch of errors. There are still a few bugs like that, but that's to do with me colouring in.
So just finishing up for the day. It's been a bit of a slow day all in all, but it's been focusing on the large levels, the milestones and the finale. So all 4 milestones are done, and the finale. The finale took a bit longer than normal, and that's because I've made the level larger than any other finale. It's about 800 tiles all in all, until we include the big tiles, which obviously brings the tile count back down. So yeah, that took a number of hours, but it works, and all the milestones work. They need testing by Rob, but they're good to go otherwise. So I opened this earlier when Rob was still here. He had a gift for me that he said needs to be opened in office, so we've done that earlier today. Yeah, it's just another one of these Employee of the Year. This one's branded with the logo as well. It's a bit nicer than the one from last year, which I still appreciate. Thank you very much. But yeah, 2 years in a row now. Been a bit of a joke, obviously, since I'm only an employee. But yeah, thank you very much, Rob. Morning, Rob.
Morning.
It's Thursday. Doing a bit of a daily update. Had our sprint planning for the day. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm getting the A button to work, which could be a lot harder than it sounds, I think. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. What are you doing?
Yeah, push it forward. Just levels again. All the large levels are done. So yesterday I finished up the big ones. Just all the small levels left. There's about 100 to do, so quite a lot, but we'll get there.
Okay, so as you can probably see, I have got the colouring in working, since there's just a mess of different colours on screen. But yeah, I've got it working again for touch controls, because I somehow broke that at some point. And then I've got the cursor to move around, and it can also colour things in as well. It's a bit strange at the moment. It's really nice if you zoom in all the way and colour around like this. But when you zoomed out, it definitely struggles. I don't know why. I think maybe just because that inaccuracy of the cursor we've got, it just feels a bit weird. Yeah, if you zoomed in, you just press A on a tile and it colours it in as you would expect. But yeah, I've just been working on controls as well, trying to work out a way of actually getting all of the controls to work. Because there's a surprising amount of stuff that needs key mapping. So zooming in and out, I've put on the 2 buttons here. I've got switching the colour palette at the bottom on the 2 triggers at the back. We've got the D-pad that moves the cursor as well. And I've actually added the colour picker, which I'm just going to see what it's like. But if you highlight on a tile, click in the left stick, then it actually selects that colour that you got hovered over. So ideally you can click on like 13, for example, here, and press A to colour it in. I'm not sure how good that's going to be. It's something that we've got in the PC version, but it's a bit different. So we've only got it enabled for colours that you've already coloured in. I think just because the controls limitations we've got here, I think we're going to have to do some Switch specific stuff just to get it to work nicely and make it still satisfying to colour instead of annoying. But yeah, getting that, all of the controls and stuff are working on the various other controls as well, which is nice, which is why we're sort of gone for this like simplified control scheme. But yeah, still more to do.
So it's 6:30, getting ready to go home. Again, just another day of levels. quite a good bit of progress. I've gotten 30 of the small levels done. They're all around the size of about 65 to 75, give or take a few tiles. But yeah, alright progress for today. I think I'm going to try and do a couple more when I get home. But yeah, I'll pick it again tomorrow.
Rob,
Lee.
with Mum.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I decided to shift my hours around a bit. I think I'm going to do a lot of working from home over the weekend. But yeah, it's the weekend.
Yeah, it's been no more updates today. Again, just been a continuation of past 2 days. More levels. But yeah, it's been a pretty busy week, although there doesn't seem like there's much to show for it, but at least in terms of different tasks, but it's been quite a busy one nonetheless. Mainly just been hexceed all week for me, just making levels. All the large levels are now done. All of the mouse ones, the finales are done, and about halfway through with the small levels. Not quite on target where I want it to be, so I'm going to be doing a bit more work from home later on as well. Just getting nothing done today. Don't know what it is. Friday feeling. Yeah, just a lot of levels though. Yeah, you've done a bit of testing though. I'm not sure if you're up to date with the testing, but
yeah, I'm definitely not up to date with the testing. There's a lot of corrections that need doing. There's a lot of early clue pops. This one, but yeah, lots of testing. There's still more of that for me to do. But other than that, I've been working on Colour Pixels on Switch mainly. So the game's actually playable now, which is a huge step forward. Really, yeah. Like, we're quite happy with progress for that, because the whole plan was to have the game basically done by the time we broke up for Christmas. So we've got one more week, really.
Pretty much there, yeah.
Yeah, and we're pretty much there. I managed to get the A button work, but I managed to get the A button working. The cursor moves around the screen. There's a little bit of like touching up, I think, that needs to go on, but it works, so that's good.
Yeah.
Also did some admin stuff, boring stuff that I'll tell you about, but but yeah.
Yeah, big news of the week obviously was Employee of the Year.
Congrats!
Probably reverse on the camera, but Employee of the Year 2021, 2 years back to back. Yes, always thanks everyone for watching the video. Probably another short one this week, but again, it's getting towards the end of the year, sort of wrapping up for the year. And again, thanks to patrons. New patron again this week, very exciting. Check them out in the credits.
Yeah.
Woo.
Woo.